All right, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, May 23rd, 2026. Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I knew it was going to be something. It got testy in this game. But OKC did win, right? And San Antonio, I'm seeing a lot of doubling and traps and things like that. And OKC got a lot of wide open shots. One Jared McCain, who I could say had a career night. He had 24 points. Even, former teammate Tyrese Maxey, his boy, was pissed off about, like, yo, I told y'all this boy's like a dog. And them acquiring him via for damn near table scraps. I don't know what Philly was thinking. That is just shows a long line of Philly big mistakes that they've made via trade. Um, but he had 24. He shot 2 for 10. But guess what? You know what? He was scoring. He was scoring, and he took advantage of his opportunity. Shea, SGA, 26 and 12. He does what he do. Chet at 14. Jay Will off the bench. Jalen Williams, 18, was knocking down a lot of shots. A lot of them Victor Wembanyama wasn't coming out to get. Another thing, Alex Caruso, he had 15. Continues to be leaving him open, and he continues to knock down shots. And they call him Captain Chaos. That's what Reggie's calling him. No J Dub, but they didn't need him, and they win 123-108. Now let me tell you something else about the Spurs. Fox is back, but I don't know what am I seeing, especially with what they're running on offense. A lot of high pick and roll, ISO scoring, try to kick out to shooters, and it's not working. I'm not seeing a lot of backdoor cuts. I'm not seeing spacing and movement. And Wemby, I'm seeing a lot of more, still doing more on the perimeter. I don't want him doing that. He has. I understand the physicality, but he has to get in the low post. He has to. They're pushing him. Figure it out. Have somebody come down there, set a flash screen to get just to get you positioned. You have to be able to establish yourself in the low post, so you got more options, especially with your teammates, right? More options. Because you're 26, you didn't have 4 rebounds. It's like it wasn't as aggressive as we normally would see it. Vassell had 20. He's always a little consistent. Castle, he had 14 and 7, and he didn't do well, and he got in with Caruso and these guys. Spurs down 2-1. The question is, if they play like this again, they're going to be down 3-1, right? And besides that game 1 game, we're looking at them could be swept 4-0, right? Of course, they have to win, but there's a lot they need to do to try to get better, because it's just not looking good right now. It's not looking good at all. It's not looking good. Maybe Fox come in. It could be the De'Aaron Fox game. He get 30 or something like that. Maybe he'll do it. But Miss Johnson got to. I think a lot of doubling got to stop. You got to do it at certain spots, but you can't do it all the time. You got to do it at certain spots. When there's certain spaces on the floor, you got to be able to do it. You got to be able to call for it, when to do it, call a play, when to do it, when to call it, when to do it. Okay? That's NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.